Hello everyone, welcome to another Blu-ray unboxing video. Today we have a very special box set here from A24. This is the X Trilogy, X, Pearl, and MaXXXine, of course. 3 films by Ty West, and I like that they went with a kind of different theme here for their, I guess tall exclusives. They don't really do the tall exclusives anymore. But it's cool now that we're getting box sets. It's very much giving Criterion here, with the very kind of abstract cover and the 3 films by Ty West, So very cool. And this is something I predicted would happen early on with this series. I was like, you know what, A24 is definitely going to roll out the red carpet for these movies, as long as they're successful. And of course they were. I enjoyed all 3 of these movies. I have reviews for all of them. Pearl's my favorite, then X, and then MaXXXine's my least favorite. But I still like MaXXXine quite a bit. And then you do get the release dates there. Of course, we had X and Pearl back-to-back, which was fun. And then MaXXXine, the hype was real for that one. But yeah, very cool. This is the first 4K release of X and Pearl domestically. I was going to mention that, but then I saw that A24 beat me to the punch there. So very cool to get to experience those in 4K. I haven't watched these movies in a while either, so that's going to be nice. You do get a 64-page booklet, which is cool, with a new essay, unreleased concept art, costume sketches, behind-the-scene photography, original poster and VHS artwork created for the films, and more. Over 90 minutes of making of featurettes, and you get new crew commentary tracks on all 3 films. So interesting. New commentaries. So very nice. A24. I'm assuming this is exclusive to their shop. I don't think you can buy this, anywhere like their other movies. I could be wrong. I did order this from them. I was one of those people that got it late. So yeah, I did get this like a week or 2 ago. I was out of town last weekend, and just busy with things. So trust me, I've been anticipating this. I've been dying to open this. So here we go. Very excited. So let's go ahead and take a look here. And this was rather pricey, but, when it comes to stuff like this, I don't care. I'm going to, drop the big bucks. So here we get the, I guess this is like a slipcase kind of deal here. So X Trilogy, X Pearl MaXXXine, 3 films by Ty West, and then starring Mia Goth. And then you get all the credits for each movie here. And I like that they're going X, double X, and triple X. So, because, a big theme of these movies is adult entertainment. So, definitely not for the kiddies. And we do have 3 pictures here. So, I think, from what I'm seeing here, this is Pearl back in the day. I'm pretty sure. This is MaXXXine Minx and X. And then this is MaXXXine Minx in MaXXXine. Of course, Mia Goth plays all the versions of these characters. She plays old Pearl, young Pearl, pre-famous MaXXXine, post-famous MaXXXine. So, very cool that they did that. I like that choice. So let's go ahead and take a look here at the inside. And this is a nice, sturdy box, too. So that's pretty cool. Alrighty. And then this is the booklet, it looks like. Before we get into that, let me just show off the digipack, I guess. Now, this looks like the Night Stalker here from MaXXXine. And then here we have Old Pearl from X, right? And then we do get... Oh, okay, so it's like a trifold. Okay, so we get Pearl at her audition right there. So they're kind of going in chronological order here. So that's pretty nice. Really dig that. And I believe that's Pearl praying. I don't think that's MaXXXine praying. So, really cool video. Alrighty. And then here's the inside. And this is really nice, too, because these are nice and thick, sturdy housing units, I guess you could say. And you do get brand new disc art on all 3 discs, because I don't recognize any of these being used before. So that's nice. So here's X right there, directed by Ty West, written by as well. You get all the features here. And then Pearl. I didn't realize Mia Goth also wrote this with him. That's pretty cool. Featurettes. I know they came up with the concept of doing a prequel together, but I didn't realize she was a full-on writer in the movie. So, and then MaXXXine right there. That's pretty cool. And then let me just see. I don't know if there's anything behind the discs. No, so there's nothing behind them. So really cool presentation here. This is a nice, like I said, nice thick trifold here. Very nice. Alrighty. Now let's take a look at the book here. X Trilogy. That's nice. All 3 movies. Alrighty. So I'm going to try to go through all the pages and not bore you to death. Of course, feel free to pause anywhere. An XX Extraordinary History of Cinema. So I'm going to take my time to go through this at some point. I like these photos. Look at this. Pearl and Howard right there. I remember their last name got revealed too in MaXXXine. I forget what it is though. But yeah, really cool. These are nice, like, sturdy pages too. And then you have MaXXXine with a little birthmark, I guess, on her face right there. Pearl. Alright, so they're going through each movie basically here. Really nice. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. And if you haven't seen any of these movies, by the way, you might be spoiled on certain things here, so just be wary of that. Should have mentioned that earlier. Anytime you get a booklet with stuff from a movie, just be aware of going through it first. I like that. That's funny. The license plate. And then you got all these fake movie posters. That's awesome. The Puritan 2. Love that. That was a VHS tape. Awesome. I wonder, too, like, if you look at these credits, like, are there any, like, hidden names, you know, of real people? So. Oh, there's Halsey. See, that's funny that they do stuff like that. This is very much reminding me of Hereditary with Toni Collette screaming right there. That looks like Toni Collette. Halsey again right there. Yeah, that's funny. Open casting. Show us your X Factor. Y'all come back. That's great. Alrighty, love this set. Beautiful. Now, I can't wait to see these in glorious 4K. I'm assuming they did their own transfer of MaXXXine, so it's going to be a different kind of 4K. Maybe it'll look nicer than the regular one. We'll just have to see. But, yes, this is very much given Criterion, and I love it. So, thank you, A24, for doing this. By all means, make more box sets. I'll buy all of them. I could totally see them doing, like, an Ari Aster box set or, you know, something like that. But I buy all their movies anyway, regardless. But, yeah. Anyways, let me know in the comments how you'd rank all the movies. I already told you my ranking, and I'm pretty solid on that. I think Pearl is just a great character piece, so that's my favorite. But, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and have a good one. Bye-bye.